11 in our fall and winter vegetable garden. And as you can see, the wind is picking up because we're getting our first cold front here in Central Florida, which I know everybody else in the country has already been quite cold, but this is really the first time that it's dipping down into the 40s for us here in very late November. So what we have coming up in the forecast is that it's going to get down to about 39 degrees. And now a frost or a freeze will occur when it gets down to 32 degrees or below for any significant period of time. Or if it's just a short burst, then that's your frost. And if it's for several hours more, that's when you get what's considered more of a hard freeze. Now, normally when that happens here in Central Florida, it's going to happen for maybe 1 or 2 days. So during that time, depending on how cold it gets and for how long, that's how you can determine if and when you need to cover up any of your plants. We're getting down to the lowest is 39 degrees, so there won't be a frost or a freeze. So we really don't need to cover any of it for next week. What I am recommending you do is any of your veggies that are not cold tolerant, like your tomatoes and your peppers, harvest everything that is of size. Now for the tomatoes, they can be harvested when they're just starting to turn, like this one. They can even be harvested as green as long as it is of size. And the green ones, the very green ones, might take 2 full weeks to ripen on your countertop, but that's okay. It will still be wonderful and delicious. And what that's going to do is prevent it from getting the very thick skin that it might have gotten had it stayed out over those cold nights, especially for several cold nights. Now, you do need to cover the tomatoes and the peppers when there is a frost or a freeze. I recommend a breathable frost cloth that can just be clamped and draped over the top and clamped on. And what you also need to keep in mind is that your cold hardy veggies, like your cauliflower and your broccoli and your carrots and your kale, those are all so cold tolerant, they don't need to be covered for a frost or a quick freeze like what we get here in Central Florida, okay? So when you do need to cover, it's really just your tomatoes and your peppers. And now for my peppers, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest everything that's of size. It's just, if it's green, it's not gonna turn to red or to orange after it has been harvested, and that's the only difference with the peppers. So that's what we need to do to get prepared for this little cold snap. It's gonna actually last about a week or so, and it'll slow down the peppers and tomatoes, but then they'll just bounce right back. So happy gardening. Thanks for joining me out in the garden. This is Amber Harmon, helping you grow your own.